anyone here yet? I see 0 for views and thumbs up, so I don't know if anyone's watching or not. One person. Who is it? Who's that one person watching? Garage sale going on. There's a lot of garage sales going on in this neighborhood. Three people. Who's here? Comment so I know who's watching. Since I can't see who's actually here in the live stream. Ah, back to 3. The green grows. What's up? I'm trying to stay away from Portland, downtown Portland, because there's so many protests going on. Like anti stuff. So traffic's gonna be really bad. So I'm trying to stay away from Portland, downtown Portland, and southeast Portland just in case, and northwest Portland, because it doesn't look good. Because Lloyd Center is already like bombarded, like the park. So I'm trying to stay away. But the plan is to I don't want to deliver in Portland today, but I need $40. Are you in a car? Or are you a walker, bike? Car? I would recommend going to Beaverton. But Postmates in Beaverton is iffy. I know with UberEATS, I've been doing well with UberEATS over there, but haven't done Postmates in a while in Beaverton, so I'd probably stay in Southeast just because downtown is not a good spot to be in tonight or today. Yeah, so try to be in Southeast Portland. Yeah, east side. Because downtown is going to be blocked off because of all the protests. There's like 3 different kinds of protests last time I heard. It was either 2 or 3. There's like anti one, and then there's another one that's like against it. So it's gonna be crazy today. Hey, what's up, Adam? Yeah, money wise, Amazon Flex, you can't beat it. It's like minimum $18 an hour. Plus, if you finish early, then your hourly goes up. So but since my car is old and not doing so well, I have to stay away from Flex. Yesterday I made $90 for a 4-hour on Amazon Flex 2 shift. Did you have 2 2-hour blocks? $99 for 9 hours. Did you have Boost on, or was that without any of the promotions? No, 2-hour shift and 3-hour shift. That's good. That's a really good payout. What was your boost? Was it like 1.1, 1.3, 1.5? Yeah, man. If you finish early, props to you because you're getting paid more. That's the thing I miss about Flex, is if you finish early. Also had to get 2 tires from all the time on UberEATS. Dang. You drive a lot? Or were you just in one area? Yeah, that's the smart way to do it. That was me for a while when my car was running well. Amazon Flex was my main one, and then Postmates was my secondary. Downtown Dallas. Yeah, if you're able to get the blocks without like any trouble, then just keep doing Amazon Flex. What's the name of that convention you're going? I think my son is going. Oh, E3. It's from June 13th to the 15th. It's a 3-day event in Los Angeles Convention Center. How much did I make today? I didn't make anything yet. I left the house about 10 minutes ago. But my plan is to do UberEATS probably around 5, and then go until like 10. Basically guarantees 1.5 or 1.6 for 5 to 9. Today I made 54 for 3 hours. That's really good. That's what, $18 an hour, yeah. Last night was pretty good. My last delivery was almost $20, and delivery was about a 15-minute drive. So that wasn't bad. Oh yeah, GameStop. GameStop people are gonna be there, definitely. Maybe I'll bump into your son at the convention center. With UberEATS, how many tires do you have to get every week or month? I've only replaced my tires on my Honda, last February. So once. This is my first time replacing them since starting Postmates 2 years ago. So not frequently. But then again, it's an old car, so I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about cars. So. Like, I still know. Like, I took it into Costco and they said my tire is fine. Brand new. I get my tires from Costco since they have the deals where it's like buy 4 tires, get like 125 off. So I wait for those deals. I'll have him wear a t-shirt that says "Hi, Paul." Hopefully I can spot him. I feel like there's gonna be at least 10,000 people. Because it's like the biggest gaming convention in the world, so I feel like it's probably big. It's Land Rovers tailgating me, so I'm gonna let them go. Sorry for a bad connection. Your top payout was $950. That's like average for me when I'm doing boost. Or like when I'm on boost, like 1.5, 1.6. That's like my average. If I'm lucky, I'll get like a $10 or $11 one for one. But I think the most I got was like a $12, $13 ride. It was like a 20-minute ride. Tyler, I would not, if I were to, don't file it under your insurance. Don't file it under UberEATS insurance or UberEATS claim. my friend had a similar situation where he was on Lyft, and he got an owl flew into his front and like damaged the front, but he didn't file it under Lyft. He filed it under his own insurance, just because Lyft could easily, or these rideshare or food delivery gig people could easily kick you off if you file a claim. So I would stay away from doing it from the Uber claim. I'll just do it under your insurance. If it was really, like, if it's really minor, like, is it like you have to replace anything? And who's at fault? If you're not at fault, then yeah, just do it under your insurance. Hey, what's up, Juicy V? Glad you made it to the live stream. A lot of people like going really fast today, man. People tailgating me, man. Speed limit's 50 here, and I'm going 65. Person behind me. And it's a lady driving a Mercedes-Benz. Catch up on these comments. Oh, you were at fault though? Ugh. Yeah. I would stay away from filing it under the company. Your premium won't go that. It won't go high. I'm hoping it doesn't. Yes, I'm driving to Beaverton. I thought about doing Portland, but there's like 2 or 3 what's it called? There's like protests going on downtown. There's like 2 or 3 different ones, and that's gonna be really messy. So I'm trying to stay away from downtown Portland, southeast, northwest. I'm trying to stay away from Portland at all costs. And like one protest is like a white thing, so I want to stay away. Definitely want to stay away. Hey, what's up, Selena and Adrian? Hey, what's up, Daniel? Juicy, I'm doing UberEATS today. Sundays, I tend to stay on UberEATS because of the boost. And usually I do Postmates at night, like after midnight, but since it's a Sunday, it's not worth doing. Like the only thing open would be like Sizzle Pie and McDonald's. That's all that's open. It's getting hot. Turn on the AC. Have you ever been in an accident? Not when I was working. I've only been in one accident. That was, I've said this in the other live stream, but this was like back in 04. It was either 03 or 04, and I was at a parking lot, TJ Maxx, and I was going, and then the person didn't see me, and she was supposed to stop, and she didn't see me, and she didn't stop, and she hit me, and then she was like, rushed to go to a Blazer game, so she didn't even give me like her information. She just like apologized and left. So that's like a hit and run. So I called the cops. She got the information. She got the car information, and then like later that night, the cop called me and said, "Yeah, she's arrested, blah blah blah, for hit and run." So that was the story. That's what happened. Postmates yesterday and got $20 tip for going to Wawa, and That's awesome. $20 tip. What days do I usually take off? For here, for Portland, Tuesdays are usually the day that's dead. Especially Tuesday night. So I tend to like take a little break on Tuesday nights as well as Sunday nights. And if something comes up, like if I have some plans, then I'll take the whole day off. But other than that, I try to work every day, even for a couple of hours. Because you know people are gonna order food. It's just that Tuesdays and Sunday nights are really slow. But I've also heard Tuesday all day are slow in general, so if I were to take a break, it would be Tuesday and Sunday nights. People watching, 2 thumbs up. I need to get coffee. I'm not fully awake. I also need to go to the can deposit center before I head to the mall. Oh, game 2 is tonight, huh? I completely forgot about it. I'm gonna say the Cavs. I got the Cavs winning it. Do I like Red Bull? I like Red Bull. I prefer it over Monster. It's just Red Bull is pricey when it comes to like fluid ounces. Like these Monsters, I get like a 21 ounce? 64 ounces, like this size of can, $1.50, can't beat it. Red Bull, like half that size is like $2, so for the value, I stick with Monster. But I should probably cut back on it because it's really bad. In like how delivery works in Long Beach. Selena Adrian still on? Because I know they live in, or they do the deliveries in Long Beach. I don't know if they do Amazon Flex though. Nice. Did I get a new car? I'm using my mom's car since she doesn't really go out on Sundays and like at night. So I'm using her car at night just for like maybe a month because I want to do the Lyft rental once I'm back from the Cali trip that I'm taking next week. Such a beautiful day out. is a 7 to 9 2-hour block. That's the latest I've seen blocks come in. And those are usually just cleanup blocks where people who couldn't like deliver packages in the daytime, they just drop those packages off back to the warehouse, and then they just try to zone them. But sometimes they are definitely longer drives than 2-hour. Traffic is slowly picking up. Wow, 7-Eleven. 4-hour blocks. Man, I missed the 4-hour blocks. Yeah, there were a lot of blocks that were available today. I had 27 Amazon Flex notifications when I woke up at like around 11. So that means there were at least 20 available blocks for today and tomorrow. And then last time I checked, there was only like 1 block for tomorrow left. So there are plenty of blocks to be handed out. I might lose connection because I'm under a tunnel right now. Yeah, there are a lot of 3-hour blocks now. Well, for us, it's 3-hour blocks. And then 2-hour blocks after 7. I do like the RAV4s. The white RAV4. There's a white one in front of me. I really like it. All-wheel drive. Not bad. But it's just the gas mileage or the miles per gallon I'm worried about. Yes, Romeo. If you don't finish, if you have packages available and you're like almost over your time, take it back to the warehouse. But then it's weird because some warehouse, they want you to keep on going after your time slot. That's not how it should work. And if that's what they're saying, you should complain because you're not getting paid to do, to go over your time. I use Google GPS? No, I use the GPS that's built into the Flex app. I think they're using Nokia Map because it's very similar to Nokia's old navigation app that I was using a long time ago. So I think they're using the Nokia or or whatever, however you pronounce it. But it's fine. It does what it's supposed to do. Type of music do I listen to? Honestly, I'm not a fan of the new age type of group, like the new music that's going on like currently. Like I'm all about the old school, like soft rock, R&B. Like I listen to everything growing up. But yeah, just the music's not the same. Like I miss the old school jams of like the 90s, like the early 2000s. But can't really do much to change that. sucker for love songs though, like R&B, soft rock. Like I love Boys to Men. I met them, which was cool, like a few years back when they came to a local casino in Oregon. Met all three of them. They were super chill. I have a picture on my Facebook. But I also met Bruno Mars, which was pretty cool. Oh, and Mayor Hawthorne was awesome. I met him like when Bruno Mars was not as popular, and he came to Portland with Mayor Hawthorne. And while Bruno was performing, I was in the bathroom and where the food is, like the stands and whatnot. I was just walking, and I see Mayor Hawthorne just approaching me, and I guess he was just taking a break. And I took a picture with him as well. I think it was on my Facebook. So that was pretty sweet. Really cool guy. I forgot what street I have to turn to go to the bottle deposit. I was supposed to turn there. I'm going to turn on the next light. If I can make it to the next light. There we go. Let's see. It's possible for Amazon Flex Block. You get and do it in one ride. Like you get 9 out of 10. Same ride? What do you mean by same ride? Oh, do you mean like stacked? Like 9 a.m. to 12 and then 12 to 4? Because you could get stacked. You could get multiple. You could get up to 3. Well, here in Portland, you could get up to 3 blocks per day. So, if you honestly, you could do 9 hours at the. But yeah, you get up to do 9 hours, so 3-hour blocks here in Portland. But in some areas, they still offer 4-hour blocks, which I'm pretty jealous of. So I think you can still only do 8 hours max if you're a 4-hour blocker. Correct me if I'm wrong. Paul, how come you are alone? What do you mean by alone? Oh, like relationship wise? Like alone? Or I'm not like with someone to help me or something? Push the likes, guys. 13 people and only 3 likes. Paul needs to get some hoes. Honestly, the last breakup was not the best way to break it up, because I honestly thought she was gonna be the one, because we were together for 4 years. So I honestly thought that was gonna be the one. But again, as I said earlier, like in other videos, it just, her mom wasn't a fan, so that didn't go well, and it was a mutual breakup. And ever since then, I honestly haven't really looked. I haven't gone on any dates at all. I was pretty I don't know. I was just like in my own bubble for like the last 4 or 5 years after the breakup, and then I started like working a lot more, and then once I got into Postmates, I've been just doing these gigs like every day. So I mean, I think I'm ready to date, but not anytime soon. I don't think I am. I don't know. I need to find this deposit center. I was there yesterday, drove next to it, and it's closed at 6 every day. So hopefully It's way before 6, so it should be open still. Let's see. You use your own insurance or other insurance? Yes, I have my own insurance through State Farm. I drove by it yesterday. Where did it go? Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Because I don't see it here. Dang it. I gotta turn back. Her dad was awesome. Her dad, so I didn't really tell people. Like when I was in college, she was in high school, so we had a 4-year gap, age-wise, for exactly 4 years, because both of our birthdays were in October, or are in October. But yeah, so like 4 years, we were just at that time, like the iPhone just came out, so like smartphones weren't that big, so we would just either call at night and like write letters like every week. But honestly, like, yeah, it was fun. But her dad was cool because whenever we wrote letters, he would hide them and then like surprise her. But sadly, he was diagnosed with cancer and left. So it was pretty hard. And then her mom just got more like strict with a lot of rules, and yeah, so it was hard on her. And then she told her like it's either you have to pick college or you have to pick Paul. So that was pretty easy choice, because her mom was gonna pay for college or let her pick. And since she doesn't work and never really had a job since she was in high school, it was a pretty easy choice. But it was fun. I'm fine. I paid my cousin $5 an hour just to help me deliver. That's smart. If I had a sibling, or a cousin, I would do that. Yeah, like I love to drive, which is why I did like multiple trips to like Idaho or LA growing up. Like when I started driving, I would just make multiple trips to LA once or twice a year, just because I love driving. Like even if it's for like 15-16 hours straight with like, you know, multiple gas stops, like I would still do it. Which is also why like people are like, maybe you should be like a truck driver. And I'm like, nah, I can't trust myself driving a huge truck. Unless I'm just going straight. Paul, Oregon is dead. You need to move to I do not like San Francisco. I mean, it's a great city. It's just, it costs too much. And I'm not a fan of the hills. Like, I hate driving, like, on the hills. Ugh. Not a fan. Where is this kid? Like, I drove here and, like, went to it yesterday, and I just can't find it now. I'm like, where the heck is it? It's not Jesuit. By the way, Jesuit High School, not a fan, because they just recruit other high schoolers for their sports stuff. Oh, there's the ball drop. So it's before Jesuit. Okay. But yeah, they recruit all like the good high schoolers across the other high schools, and it's just a stacked team of every sports you could think of, which I think is not fair, but they're all about winning, I guess. Jeez, there's a lot of people here. This is my... Oh, man. There's a long line. I don't think I'm going to do it right now. Just because there's a long line. That's not a... See, that's the thing I don't like about that. Maybe I'll go to Costco and do the ball drop. There were at least a line of 10 people. So, I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. What are you driving to Beaverton for? I was going to recycle these pop cans since I have about $3 worth. But I'm in no rush to do it. But I want to do that first. And now I'm going to head to Washington Square because I need to get something for my grandma that she wants me to get. And then it'll be around 2:30, 3 when I'm still there. Maybe I'll chill at the mall for maybe a couple of hours and then start UberEATS at 5 because the guarantee's 1.5, 1.6 for the boost on UberEATS. Again, from 5 to 9. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm about 10 minutes away from Washington Square, so it's not that far. I got this shirt from Old Navy like 3 years ago. And I like it because it's Nerf. Did you pick an order from Starbucks, from like Postmates or other company? Postmates, yes. I don't think UberEATS does Starbucks. I don't think they do. But Postmates, yes, they do. I remember when they were doing the free pumpkin spice promo on Postmates. It was crazy because I kept getting Starbucks orders, which I'm cool with because you just walk in, order, and you're on your way. But after that, I haven't gotten a Starbucks order. Let's see. How much do you make per day? It ranges because I'll sometimes work only a couple hours, make like 20-30 bucks. And then a good day, I'll make easily 120, 130 if I work like 6 to 8 hours. It's honestly all... It's a huge gap because I don't have a schedule like I used to when I first did Postmates a long time ago. Who, me? This guy? Me? Or somebody else? It's Nerf or nothing, yeah. Growing up, it was all about Nerf, Pogs, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Legos. What else was? Hey, that's good to hear, DJ. How's Postmates going for you? And what city are you in? My daily number to hit, at the worst, it's 50 to 60 bucks. But I'm trying to set a goal to at least make 75. Even if it's for only a few hours. More the better, but 75 is my goal to hit. How does what work, Romeo? Man, these people aren't driving well today. They're just either driving super slow or cutting me off. Oh yeah, yo-yos were popular. Man, yeah, they were. I went to the airport just to go get a yo-yo I really wanted. Like, I took the Max, the light rail, all the way to the airport just to pick up a yo-yo that I really wanted. Yeah, I think it was the butterfly, but it was like a special one, like a special color one. I was like, oh man, I have to go to the airport to get it. Are your driving jobs your only source of income? Yes. For most part, yes. This Plaid Pantry has an Amazon locker outside. It's pretty cool. If you guys are doing Amazon Flex, have you guys delivered to the Amazon lockers, the yellow lockers? Because I think it's pretty sweet. That way, you don't get like stolen packages. Yes, I agree. They are the best friend for drivers. That's a good question. I worked like the 7 to 8 hour job as a sales, customer service, sales, cashier, type of gigs since I was 18. So what, at least 8 years of retail experience, customer service. It just got way too old for me. So that's why I quit. Because the last one was at Dick's Sporting Goods and Nike Employee Store. And I just got tired of it. I just wanted something different. I was sick of staying inside when the weather was nice or when people were doing stuff. So I was just searching Postmates on YouTube and I caught Jermaine's videos, because at that time, a couple years ago, he was just doing Postmates only in San Fran, Oakland area. So that caught me to like watch his videos every day, and I was just learning, how Postmates works. And that's when I decided to try Postmates part-time. And then with Dick's Sporting Goods, I only did part-time after doing Postmates part-time. And then like a couple of weeks after, I quit Dick's Sporting Goods and did Postmates, strictly Postmates only. So I don't regret it one bit. Like right now, if Dick's Sporting Goods was like, hey, we'll double the pay, I'll be like, I'm good. Because I like the freedom. Like I could go on vacation right now if I really wanted to. And if I were to go to a different city, I could just keep on working. I could do Postmates without going to an office or calling Postmates or whatever. Like I don't need to change the app settings or have them change anything. I could go to Las Vegas, turn on Postmates, just go online, and it automatically updates you in their city. So I think that's pretty sweet. You could work pretty much anywhere Postmates serves. I know with UberEATS, you just need to go to the office and have them update your location. I'm pretty sure it's similar to like Grubhub and Caviar. I'm pretty sure they could change your settings or your location settings, but that's what I like about it. Like if you really need the money, you could just go online and work, and you don't have to worry about your boss bossing you around, or stupid supervisors having favorites or managers having favorites. So that's what I like about it. It's just the freedom. And plus, I'm outside enjoying the weather. So there's a lot of pluses of working outside. And being your own boss is awesome too. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Paul, how do you pick up food from the restaurant? Do you pay them? For UberEATS or Postmates? With UberEATS, they're all prepaid. So you don't pay for anything on UberEATS. Postmates, it's about half-half. Some you'll get prepaid, some you'll get post, where you have to pay for it with your stupid PEX card. Oh, not stupid. Awesome Tigard, just in case anyone in Postmates headquarters watches my live stream. Tigard's awesome. And then you have to take a picture of the receipt, submit it. It's just more work. And this guy doesn't know how to drive. Let's see. Yeah, freedom is key, and also you gotta be happy. Like, if you're not happy with what you're doing, that's a sign for you to like find something else or change. Gary, I recommend UberEATS just because they're all prepaid. Well, not prepaid. Yeah, they are prepaid. What am I saying? They're all prepaid, but it's not worth it if there's no boost or hourly guarantee at the worst. Boost is awesome because it splits every hour or every minute of being online. Because here in Portland, boost is pretty much from 11 to 11. 11 to 2 and 5 to 9 is when it's the best because it's the lunch and dinner rush. But then outside of the times, it's automatic 1.1. So, I mean, it's still good. It's better than nothing. And then Postmates, Blitz, it's non-existent, honestly. Unless you're going to be working after midnight until 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning, whenever they stop doing Blitz. So it really depends. If your city gets a lot of Blitz during the day, then stick with Postmates. But if your city has UberEATS, definitely try UberEATS just because of boost, which I think is awesome. I thought hourly guarantee was great, but once they replaced it with boost in Portland a couple weeks ago, I've been loving boost. So I'd recommend signing up for UberEATS if you haven't already, Gary. I don't know if you signed up yet. I don't think I remember seeing your name on my referral list, because once you use my referral link, I have all of the names, and I can also text and call you. So if you guys want me to like interact with you, that's probably the best way of interacting with me. So we could text or call. I prefer text, but yeah. There's a lot of people at the, not a lot, but that's a good amount for a weekend. Juicy, there is health insurance. Yes, there is health insurance. Not a lot of people know, but with Postmates, they have their health insurance. Again, this depends on what city you're in, but here in Portland, I'm covered under why is my brightness so dark? What's going on? Okay. Yes, I have health insurance. If you do Postmates and do only a couple of blocks per month, you automatically qualify for their health insurance coverage, which is Stride. Stride is their health department, their health care coverage department. So they'll give you all the information. I pay $5 a month for my health insurance, which is awesome. And it's under Kaiser, which I've been under Kaiser since I was born. It is the cheapest one, the cheapest monthly. But then if you were to go to the hospital, you'll have to pay a bigger what's it called? Copay. So it really depends. If you pay more, then you'll pay less. So if you go to the hospital all the time, I'll probably pay more for your monthly. But for me, I don't really go, so I pay the cheapest one, which is the bronze, Kaiser bronze, and it's only $5 a month, and that just automatically goes out of my bank account, which is, it's really nothing. And then for dental, I'm paying $25 a month. That's under Renaissance, which is also it's a chain. They don't have their own branch, but they work with other dental offices for coverage. So it really depends on your area. But for here, it's Kaiser. I think Providence is also one of them, but I stuck with Kaiser because I've been with them. Yeah, so Stride, that's how Stride works. But you have to do Postmates. So if you need the health coverage, just sign up for Postmates. Do only a couple or a few a month, and you're automatically qualified. So I would do that, and then also do UberEATS. So if you guys are thinking about doing food deliveries, just try both of them. But I definitely recommend UberEATS if you want to make a little bit more with the boost. Hey, what's up, Win? You made it to the live stream. Oh, you got in with Grubhub. Nice. That's good to hear, man. It's good to hear. Thought about going into the mall, but I think I'm gonna lose signal if I go in. Unless I go to the food court, but the food court is pretty loud. And music might be playing, so I don't wanna. Which one is the best healthcare? I've been with Kaiser for the longest time, so I can't really say which one's the best one. But Kaiser is pretty much everywhere in the States, so can't go wrong with Kaiser. Yeah, I don't know if it's... There's a... Right now, I'm doing the online process. They sent me an email to complete it. Nice. Yeah, definitely let me know how Grubhub works. Yeah, if you want health coverage, I think it's too late for this year. I don't know. Or they have a different time slot or deadline for that. When are you going to live in your car? So the plan was to get a new car by next year, but since my car is having problems now, I have decided to move that up at least a year. So if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to try to get my new car, or maybe used, I don't know, really depends on the price. I'm going to try to get my new car by October. Maybe even before that. But again, October would be a great way to buy the car as my birthday gift, since my birthday is in October. So I want to get that new car in October, and then hopefully start that road trip maybe end of the year, before the snow hits, because I want to be in LA, SoCal area during the winter months. Yes, I've been saving up for a new car. Most likely I'll be doing a payment thing, probably a down payment, and go with that whole process, build up my credit. Because at first I thought about just buying it outright, but that's not gonna do anything with my credit, and I really want to build my credit, because if you don't have good credit, you're not gonna really I don't know. It's all about credit. If you live in the United States, credit, honestly, it's all about credit. Like housing, apartments, rental, they all look into your credit. Credit cards are really important, but I'm trying to cut back on credit cards, but you don't want that many credit cards. Do Postmates in a Ferrari? I thought about getting the Tesla Model S. That would a used Model S or a Model 3. That would have been weird if I were to do deliveries. And I just don't want to think about or worry about charging my car at night, or charging it while during deliveries, which would be a really big hassle. So I'm gonna stay away from full electric for at least a few years. Not until there's charging stations every couple of blocks or every few blocks. How much money do you make on YouTube? It's kind of monster every day. Can of Monster and a tall iced coffee from Starbucks. So you guys are pretty much helping me with staying awake every day to make videos. It's getting hot. Do I need to charge my phone? Let me see what the percentage, 40%. Leave it on for like 5 minutes. Do I watch UFC? No. I'll catch like WWE like whenever, if I have nothing to watch, I'll like search highlights on YouTube and just watch the highlights, like 20-minute highlights of what happens on Raw and SmackDown. But other than that, I don't really watch anything else, like wrestling wise or fighting wise. Do you like the NFL? I don't watch it like every weekend, but if I had to pick a team, it would be the Seahawks, because that's the closest team in Portland. It's up in Seattle. But hopefully they'll go back to the Super Bowl. Is it weird to drive your parents' car instead of yours? The car seems bigger, like wider, but I think the size is it's very similar, but it's definitely nice. It's definitely nice since it's a newer car. It's a 2015 Camry. It rides very smooth. No, I don't watch NHL. The only thing I really watch, like sports, is just NBA, tennis. What else is there? That's the only thing I really watch. I like tennis, but basketball is like my number one. Tennis is second. I think that's the only thing I really do, like sports wise. Not a fan of Golden State. Not a fan of Draymond Green. Not a fan of Kevin Durant going to Golden State. Yeah, just not a fan of those two. Not a fan of David West. He's a ring chaser. He was in San Antonio and now he's in Golden State. I'm pretty sure if he doesn't get anything this year, he's going to go to the Cavs next year. You just never know with David West. He's a ring chaser, man. Ring chaser. Third-party app that it's a free live cable streaming for Androids only. Search on Google. One can watch NHL, NFL, UFC for free. Huh? That's good to know. Oh. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Haven't since 2010, so it's been 7.5 years. It's been a long time. Does anyone else pee in the car like me? Only like on road trips. I have. When I was driving to LA and also coming back. It's been a long time, but yeah, I remember peeing in like a venti Starbucks cup because I couldn't find a freaking rest stop or a gas station to save my life. I'm gonna probably go live for another 15, maybe 20, because I need to get something at the mall and do some stuff, and then I'll get back on UberEATS at 5. Not gonna do Postmates today. Sunday nights after midnight, it's completely dead, so I'm just gonna stick with UberEATS. 5 to 9, probably 4 hours. And plus, downtown Portland is a mess with 2 to 3 protests going on at the same time. So I'm trying to stay away from Portland. Am I on Tinder? No, not on Tinder. Not on any other dating sites or apps. Which was funny because I was watching Family Guy last night on Hulu, and it was the Tinder episode where Quagmire was on Tinder like 24/7. So that's funny that you mentioned Tinder. Yeah, it was hilarious. Dang, what car is that? Can I show you guys? Yeah, see that? The blue. What is that? I don't know anything about cars or a car brand. What is that? That just just parked. Okay, yeah. Okay, Maserati. That's a nice car. What's my car doing in Oregon? Yeah, he just parked it. $90,000. Woo. I could get like 5 Priuses for that price. A team of Prius. It's parked next to BMWs, 2 white BMWs. Yeah, I think he's waiting to pick someone up, or he's cleaning his ear with a Q-tip. Wait, are those his kids? No, it's not. People are just looking at his car. But yeah, he's cleaning his ear with a Q-tip. What kind of car do you have? I have a Honda Accord 2002. It's having transmission problems, and I can't really drive it. I don't think it's safe for me to drive. So that's why I'm using my mom's Toyota Camry, 2015 Toyota Camry, which only has 15,000 miles. So I need to be careful because it's a leased car. So if it goes under a certain amount, she has to pay more. So luckily, she hasn't like driven it she doesn't drive it as much. So I'm pretty safe. For now, for at least a good month, I'm safe. Yep, he's cleaning his other ear. You gotta have good clean ears to drive a Maserati, I guess. See, if I have a fancy car like that, I'd probably still wear the same thing. I wouldn't like change how I like what I wear. At least it's not the belly button. That's true. Yeah, he needs to clear his eardrums. Oh, he's leaving. He's getting out. He's done. He's getting out. Let me change the camera. I don't think it's his parents, because he looks like he's in his 30s, 40s maybe. He's getting out. I like his hair. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe it's a rental, or maybe it's I don't know. That's a wig. Rental wigs. Oh, he's putting a jacket on. What he doesn't know is he's on this live stream. He's got to look good. He has his I don't know why he's biting into an Albertsons rewards card. I thought Albertsons did not exist anymore. That's odd. He's trying to look good. And he's out. Alright, that was fun. It's a nice car though. Would I pay $90,000 for that, or minimum $90,000? No, I would never pay $90,000 for a car. I think the most I would pay is like 40 grand or 45 for a Model 3, a Tesla Model 3. Let me see, catch up with these comments. Big Baller. Oh, what do you guys think about Big Baller brand? The Ball family brand or whatever. Yeah, 90,000 can easily get you a house, I think, depending on the neighborhood. I agree. FBBB, Big Baller brand. I would love to live in a tiny house, like a tiny container home. Like maybe have like 2 container homes put together or something. That'd be sweet. Or have like a bunch of containers and then like rent those out, and then you could have like a big like 3 container stacked. That'd be sweet. Yeah, there are a lot of laws behind that, but that'd be cool though. Have like apartments and then just rent those out. That'll pretty much help pay out your mortgages and stuff. I respect the hustle of LeVar Ball, but $500 for... It doesn't even look good. Even if it looks good, I'm not going to pay $500 for basketball shoes. Yes, I can speak Korean. I can read, but it's hard for me to write. But I could read. I could speak. It's just the writing that's kind of hard for me. Like I could write the basics, but it's hard. Say something in Korean? Like what should I say? I could say ramen. Ramyeon. Cheese is cheese. Cheese. Try to like say like basic stuff, which is funny because I just said like 2 different food stuff. So say me so nah. Dongchin? How long do you stay on UberEATS on average? 4 hours. I try to stay on it for 4 hours, 5 to 9. Just because that's a dinner rush, and that's when you get paid the most. Or even during lunch, but I always wake up late. Hey Paul, the other day about T-Mobile where they stop allowing binge on for a $30 plan. I thought I was lying. I have proof of screen print, so the CEO credited me $60 on account. So is binge on still going on with your $30 plan? DoorDash is not in my market. No, not in the Portland market. Do I like K-pop? Not the new K-pop, but the old school K-pop, yes. The old school. I'm all about the old school music and the K-dramas. The old K-dramas. I haven't really followed up on the new K-dramas. The last one I watched was Iris 2, and it wasn't that great. I still prefer Iris, the original Iris. But that's the last one I watched. Probably go in 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. If it was listed in New York City and it's not anymore, it might be because they're not taking any more applicants, or they're not hiring, because it might be just way too saturated. Even without the binge on, the $30 plan is still a good deal. Yeah, that's still a good deal. What are the slowest days? Earlier I said Tuesday. All day Tuesday is a slow day. And then Sunday nights after 10, after 11, it's usually dead. But Sunday, overall, Sundays are the best to do food deliveries. Have you ever watched One Punch Man? No, but I've heard great things about One Punch Man. I should probably start watching it. I started watching Fresh Off the Boat, and it's actually funny. Like I've been watching it like 3-4 hours at night before I pass out. I watch Fresh Off the Boat. What's your favorite ride sharing app to work for? UberEATS. Oh, well, it's not really ride share. Food delivery, UberEATS. I haven't done ride share yet, but I'm going to do Lyft probably in July. That's the plan, is to do the Lyft Hertz rental program for maybe a couple of weeks to see how it goes. If I can do 95 rides a week full time, then I'll keep on going, because that's a free rental car. So just because if I could qualify for the free rental each week, I'm gonna keep doing that. That way I can save up and not worry about getting a new car. But 95 is pretty tough for a week. It's crazy to see like teenagers like almost half naked. It's just crazy. Because if that was my daughter, I would probably like get my jacket and just cover her, or take her home. I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. Let's see. I'm at a Starbucks right now. It's so hot outside to work right now. How hot is it where you're at? Too bad it's illegal. Yeah, it's not good. Like, I don't know how parents allow that, but it's weird. Like, if that was my daughter, man, she would not see the light outside. I'm not gonna be that strict. I hate you, Donna. Go out. Watch your live stream. The music live stream. Is Texas will always going to be hot in summer? Yeah, Texas. I heard Texas is really hot. Have I done McDonald's orders yet? No, I haven't done McDonald's orders yet. Just because we haven't, in the Portland market, UberEATS, we haven't started doing McDonald's. Though I saw a window sign that said UberEATS coming soon, so that's not a good sign. I don't want McDonald's orders for UberEATS, because since McDonald's is pretty much everywhere, that means it's gonna be a shorter distance to the customer, and that's not gonna be a good payout. So there are pretty good deals on. Yeah, I use the McDonald's app all the time. After I go play basketball, I check the deals, and it's usually buy one get one free on on 6-piece chicken McNuggets, filet of fish. You can find some good deals. The McDonald's app keeps crashing on Android. Get an iPhone. I'm kidding. Yes, please leave, Donna. Please leave. And no, I'm not gonna shave or cut my hair anytime soon. I'm gonna leave in 2 minutes. Hey man, personal preference. If you like Android, stick with Android. Affordable places. If you go to Google, search low income housing, because there's a lot around the Beaverton, Portland area, where if you make under 30 or 35,000 annually, then you qualify for the low income restricted housing, and that goes for any other states. They have those programs out there that runs with the state. That way you're paying, market value instead of, the huge bump in rental prices. But you can find some that's around $700 to $900 a month. And then also, if it's not income restricted, I would check North Portland maybe. But Beaverton, some areas in Beaverton, you can find some good prices. Maybe like a 1 bedroom for like $900, maybe $1,000, maybe even 2 bedrooms if you're lucky. And then there's also, if you're looking for a budget from like $300 to $500, then look for room for rent, because there's a lot of houses in good areas. They want to make some money, and they're gonna empty like a master bedroom or even a big size bedroom for $350, $455. So look for room for rent, because you can find some good deals on that, especially in good neighborhoods like Beaverton, Hillsborough, even Portland. So just go on Craigslist, because you can find some good deals, because a lot of people have so much room, or they have an extra room or they're not going to use, and they're like, hey, let's rent it out. So that's the best option if you were to find a place in Portland. Where am I off to? I'm actually in front of the mall. I need to get some for my grandma, and then maybe get some iced coffee, and then I'm going to slowly head to Beaverton, because I am currently in Tigard. Since Tigard, they don't have Boost, it's a cutoff, like a few blocks north is where they cut off the Boost. So right now where I am at, there's no Boost at all day. So I have to drive up to Beaverton Mall area, and just wait until 5 o'clock hits, and that's when I'm going to turn on UberEATS for 4 hours. And maybe I'll stay on until like 10, maybe 11 if something picks up, since 9 to 11 is Boost 1.1. I think it's 1.1 or 1.2. Do I use Starbucks app to collect points? Yes. When are you gonna do a live stream? I'm gonna try to do it every Sunday and Wednesday. maybe I'll do a couple when I'm in LA or in Vegas. When I'm in Vegas, maybe I'll do a live stream in Vegas if you guys want that. I'll be doing that road trip. I'm leaving Friday evening, Friday night. Depending on if my friend's working on Friday. If my friend's not working on Friday, then we'll probably leave earlier because I don't know if he's working. Because I have a hotel booked in Vegas for the night of the 10th. I have to check in on the 10th and then check out on the 11th. And we're picking a friend in Vegas because he's going to a bachelor party. So he'll be in Vegas when we get there already. So we'll pick him up, head to LA on the 11th, and stay in LA on the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15, and 16. 16 is when we're going to check out. And then we're going to slowly head up north and head back to Portland. So it's going to be a week trip. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this trip because it's E3, the biggest gaming expo conference in the world. And it's the first time that's open to the public. So it's pretty sweet. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what games come out for the Switch. How long is my commute to Beaverton? From Vancouver to Beaverton, it's about 35 to 40 minute drive. Hey Paul, will you do a live stream when traveling? Yes, I'm going to try to. I'll keep doing daily blogs, but I'm going to try to do a live stream. How did I get into E3? So this year is the first time that's open to the public, the general public. I paid $250, I think it was $250 for the 3-day pass. I don't know what this guy's doing. That's weird. Oh yeah, so it's a 3-day pass for $250. I think it was $250. I don't know if it's sold out. I haven't checked, but it might be sold out. What happens in Vegas stays in this chat room. I agree. Because there are going to be things I don't want to film. Just because I want to keep it, PG for my YouTube channel. Since I don't want to experience any ad boycott or ads not playing on my channel, because even one profanity could get your channel to not play ads. So don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, since the questions have died down. I'll keep doing daily blogs every day, but live stream I'm gonna probably stick with Sunday and Wednesday, or maybe even Wednesday and Saturday. Maybe I'll switch Saturday and Sunday on and off, but I'm gonna end it. Thanks for the likes, and I will see you guys in the next live stream.